Sagittarius. My name is Tanya, and I'm going to be doing a monthly tarot reading for you for November. We're going to see what the cards have to say for Sagittarius for November 2023. These are some slippery cards. I did do some pre-shuffling, so that helps. One thing to note, I do primarily read intuitively, and then I do also leverage the tarot meetings themselves to help add more context and more information to the information that I get. But we'll see what comes through. What do we have for Sagittarius? Okay. Starting here with the High Priestess. Seven of Cups. The Knight of Swords. Five of Wands. And the Two of Cups. So I'm going to take a minute and just look at them for a second. Okay, a second, a minute. Give me a moment. This feels primarily about trusting your own intuition when it comes to someone in your life. So that is the broader message I'm getting. So let's dig into this and see what actually comes through. We're starting off here with the High Priestess. This is a major arcana card. And she is all about trusting your intuition, connection to the divine, connection to the gods and goddesses, to your inner self, and really trusting and growing your trust in that. Meditating, praying, taking time out of your day to focus on stilling your body, and hopefully, if you can, stilling your mind, or getting involved in something that puts you into some sort of meditative state. For some of us, that we are able to sit and kind of silence everything and just be still. For others, and even for me sometimes, going for a walk and just on a path that you know, so you don't have to think about what directions you're going, and you're just in your zone, that can be very meditative. That can help you reach a meditative state also. So this is asking you to step into that kind of state here in November to help you tune into your own intuition, tune into your body too, is what I'm hearing. And how your body is feeling around certain people. So your body is giving you clues about someone, and you need to pay heed to those. You need to pay attention to that and acknowledge it, and at a minimum acknowledge it, so that you're raising your awareness of it and helping connect that to your whole person. Connect that feeling to your body and to your intuition. Connecting the dots is kind of what it's doing. Connect the dots. And then we have the Seven of Cups. Cups, again, are about our emotions and our intuition, about trusting ourselves. The Seven of Cups, in particular, is about making a choice or having many choices ahead of you. And you need to trust, in this case, your intuition when making a decision, when choosing from the many options that are available to you. Some of you may literally have 7 choices, and some of you may only have 3. I don't know why it's just those 2 numbers, but 7 or 3. That's what's coming through. And I'm seeing here we have the moon tying these together. You must trust your intuition here. Don't try to make it a logical decision. Don't let your brain override your heart in this case, or what you're feeling is the right choice. So it may logically make sense that this is how you should go and this is the one you should pick, but you're really, really drawn for some reason to this other one in particular, not through your ego, but trust that intuition. Feel into your heart and go with that decision, or at least discover it, learn more about it, and really, really consider it as your option. And here we have the Knight of Swords. In this case, I feel like this is someone who is delivering a message, who is coming forward. Now, they have the book learning, they have the basic knowledge of it, but they don't necessarily understand how it all works together or how to apply that knowledge. So all they can do is tell you what they were told. That's all they can do. All they can do is give you the information. They can't give you an opinion about it because they don't have experience in that area. And this may frustrate you. You may get very irritated with this because you want all the knowledge. You want all the info. And you feel like they're holding back. They're not holding back. They don't know. They don't know. And they may not want to tell you that. You have to trust your own intuition here. You cannot lean on this person and the information you're bringing bringing forward to you. You have to lean on yourself here and your own beliefs, your own intuition, because they're not going to have the full picture for you. No matter what they say, they're not going to have the full picture. They will try, though. They will make an effort. Take it with a grain of salt. And then we have here the Five of Wands. Wands are about action, activity. It's a fire element, so passion, creativity. And fives are about challenges, like a little test in a bigger journey kind of thing. So there may be some, it's a clash. It feels like a clash. You may clash with someone, possibly about this information here, especially if you're not trusting your own, following your intuition, because it could lead you down the wrong path. So you need to make sure that you trust your own skills here and go for what you're passionate about and what you really want. And you're going to need to push through this challenge that comes up, this person who might push back and try to trip you up. That's what it's feeling like. So trust but verify this message here, right? Because all they're going to have is the basic information. So the basic information that they're telling you is true, but their opinion on it may not be, it's just that, an opinion. It's not based on experience. So you need to trust but verify and lean on your own experience and your own intuition here in order to push through this, in order to be ready to deal with this challenge that's going to come up. This is going to be somebody who may be very passionate about their opinion and their way that they think things should be done. You just need to be very solid and stand your own ground and be very firm about what you believe and what you think is right and what needs to happen here. That's going to help you push through. Does not necessarily mean you'll win, but stand your ground and really trust, because it's going to come forward, I think, or be uncovered that they should have followed your path if they don't in the future. But just have good energy with it. So don't be cocky about it, but be sure about where you stand. And then we come up onto the Two of Cups. So a lot of times this could be a card of a new relationship. Now that can be a romantic relationship. It is cups again, which is our emotions and our intuition. This could also be a business relationship or someone who's close to you and having to make a decision potentially. Are you ready to commit here or not? Are you ready to sign the contract or not? This is someone that you do very much connect to on a personal level. You guys are very much on the same page there. You have a lot in common in that area. This is about opening up. Are you ready to be open? Are you ready to take that next step? This is a decision that only you can make. And again, you need to trust your emotions and your intuition here. In spite of any logic that might be trying to override it, the pro-con list, this needs to come from the heart. This decision here, you need to be able to really feel good about it. And it's about feeling good about it, even if it doesn't necessarily make logical sense. If it's a decision that you can feel good about, then that's the decision that's right for you. Whether this is a business decision or someone new that you're meeting and you're just decide to either, yes, okay, let's try this out, let's see where it goes, or perhaps it's a marriage proposal, or perhaps, what else would it be? Just someone you meet at the coffee shop by happenstance. Do you sit down right there and have coffee with them, or are you just going to say hi and walk away? That kind of thing. Stop for a minute when you feel a certain tug, when your intuition, that's where you're trying to lean into your body too here. When you feel that tug, when you feel your body pulling, pushing certain ways, pay attention to that. Excuse me. Learn to trust that. That's your body's way of telling you or helping you decide what you should do next. On the back of the deck, we have a King of Swords. Very logical, counterintuitive here. So this is usually a masculine energy. And this is like a CEO. So he is all about the logic, the facts, the schedules. He knows how to run a business. He's very solid there. Perhaps this is a person that you're meeting that's coming in with that kind of energy, where they are very much in charge. They could be very vocal, but they're a very clear communicator. It's just that it may not seem like they are very moved by any emotions. Now, that's not necessarily true. They are at the top of their game, and it may have taken a lot to get there. So they may come off at first seeming very impersonal and cold, but they may have a little bit of smoldering underneath there. But they're going to come off at face value as very much matter of fact. But they're also not afraid to pursue what they want. So this, I feel like this could be this person here. This is tied here. They're not afraid to pursue what they want. But they will back off if you're not interested. So this is where you need to be very clear here when you make this decision. You're in charge here. This is your decision to make. Because they're willing and they're ready, but you need to be there too. And if you're not, then you're not, and that's okay. That's the right decision for you. But you need to trust your intuition in this case when making that decision. Yes. Now let's pull an oracle card for Sagittarius. Well, that was not a very good shuffle, was it? Nope. There we go. Well, better. Sagittarius. What do we have? The curse. Sometimes our gifts can feel like a curse. This is all in the eye of the beholder type of thing, is what I'm feeling here. So sometimes you may be feeling like you never make the right decisions, or like you're always missing out. You're coming from this place where you're facing the negative or focusing on the negative parts of things. And it's time for you now, with trusting your intuition and learning how it feels in your body, it's going to help you flip that. So you need to focus on the positive things. You need to turn. I know it can be hard, but you need to find those silver linings. You need to help the universe help you by coming at things with a more positive outlook. Because if you're always focused on the negative things, the universe thinks that's what you want. So it's going to keep bringing you those negative things. So the curse is only perceived. It's not a true thing. But let me look at the deck and see what the actual creator of the deck has to say about it, rather than just what I'm intuitively divining. So the curse refers to the limiting stories of our ancestors, yes, and the karma from former lifetimes that preordains the events of our lives. It is a source of negative patterns, and it can show up as disease, a destructive force, or a blockage on our creative energy. The curse holds us hostage to a false story that we confuse for reality. Recognizing the original wound that's playing out in our life can heal it. Trusting your own body. For some reason, that's very much the focus here. So there is something in your past, or maybe even in a past lifetime, that made you doubt what you feel, that made you doubt your own reaction and your own everything about you, about your decisions. It's time to let go of that. It's time to learn your body and trust it. Learn your body and feel into it and act on it. You need to trust yourself. And it's time to take those steps to do that. Yes. That's what I have for Sagittarius for November. Please hit that like button and please hit subscribe and help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later.